What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today on January the 3rd, 2022, we're going to be talking about a platform called Intelligence Prime Capital, or IP Capital for short. We're going to talk about a few things today. We're going to talk about how the progress is going, what I've done in my trading account. Trading actually picked back up last night, so I'm going to show you what the trading results were. And we're also going to run through a general, I can't show everything, but I can kind of talk through how to get your trading results to show on a MetaTrader app for the MetaTrader 4 app on your phone. All right, so with that being said, let me get these disclaimers out the way. I am not a financial advisor. I am not your financial advisor, and this is not financial advice, all right? I'm just a dude on YouTube that's showing you guys how I'm cranking that crypto, all right, in these many different platforms. I know I'm in a lot, so just bear with me. That's how we roll here, BOJ, and it's working for me pretty well, all right? If you like this content, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and if you haven't already and you want to be notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well, all right? I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys. So as you can see, I've upped my ante just a little bit in my MT4 trading capital account. I had some USDT and I had some Bitcoin. And I just said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and up my ante just a little bit and get over 5,000. And the reason I wanted to do that is because I wanted to future-proof myself. You know, you're never guaranteed any results as you get into these platforms, even if you're sharing on Facebook, on YouTube and your social medias and with your family and friends. You're never guaranteed to have that success. But there are steps that you can take to make sure that as far as you want to go, you can get there. All right? And a part of one of the steps in this platform is coming January 17th, in this platform here, which I believe is going to last a lot longer than January 17th, by the way. Let me just throw that out there. But on 17th, the requirements to promote yourself will change, all right? So right now I'm a department manager. The next level that I have to reach is regional manager, all right? And I'm pulling up the stats of my department manager account now. As you saw before, I have 71, or as you can kind of see here, I have 71 referral signups. So shout out to everybody that has decided to make an account. It doesn't tell me exactly who's active, but we do get these stats right here. So I have surpassed my investment total because it says right now, all you have to have invested is $100 to promote through any of these levels, even up to shareholder. All you need to have right now until the 17th is $100. And I've been talking about this the last few days because this is a very unique opportunity to really hit this hard. If you're one of those people that, you're really trying to share something positive, you really want to share a platform that has results, I'm late to this party. It's been going on for a while, okay? But I've seen the results of it already, and I'm impressed. And I do my research. I look at other people that are involved in it. What are their experiences? What are they talking about? There's a lot of people on YouTube that are talking about Intelligence Prime Capital. Excuse me. There's a lot of people talking about it. And I take that time to go and I make sure I do my research. And a lot of people are having success, and they've been having success. Even some people that thought this thing was going to go away are still having success and are doing videos on it about like, man, I said I didn't know how long I'd be in this platform, but now, I've just been getting paid hand over foot because you never know who grows and gets on your team, and grows your business exponentially. That's why I always say to people, if you're looking at stuff like this, you should consider starting a platform or getting on a platform that you can talk about it and be real about it. Of course, let people know that there's always risk involved in any of these platforms. Don't get me wrong. But to get to my original point, I went in over 5,000 because I wanted to future-proof myself for when this beautiful thing goes away on the 17th. And I'm going to try to open something real fast. And I've opened this before, but it is a graphic that shares what you're going to need to have to promote going forward. And I wanted to make sure right now I've future-proofed myself enough to feel comfortable that when I feel like I'm going to get to this level that I'm going for, I can get ready to up my ante if it hasn't already. All right. Some of this ante up is coming from just sharing and getting the referral commissions right now, which are impressive. Everybody is getting 10% on the bots and what people are investing. All right. So that's 10% in any of these platforms is pretty darn good, because you don't see that even in regular hypes. All right. So here is a graphic here. I know it says January 3rd, but it is been moved to January 17th. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. So it's not today, right? It would have been today, but they gave us that extra time. They gave the leaders that extra time to really get people to understand what's getting ready to happen. All right. So we talked about that future proofing. The first thing I want to mention is the self-investment portion. All right. We noticed on that last graphic that I did that the self-investment, all you had to have was $100. But now that's just as a leader. When you get to the 17th, that's just as a leader. When you get to supervisor, if you want to be a supervisor, you need to have at least $500 of skin in the game. If you want to be a senior manager, you're going to need at least $1,000 of skin in the game. If you want to be a department manager like I've achieved right now, and this is just the beginning. I've only been in this for a couple days. It hasn't even been a full week yet. All right. But if I want to be a department manager past the 17th of January in 2022, I'm going to need $3,000 of skin in the game. Now that can happen, but you have to decide where you want to be. So I said, I'm going to future-proof myself. There's no guarantee that I'm going to be able to get the required $30,000 to promote to regional manager. Right now, it is $30,000 to get to regional manager in your group sales. As you can see, that's going to change as well. You're going to need more in your group sales. You're going to need $100,000 in your group sales to be a regional manager. So that's why I'm saying right now it's real sweet. For those of you that are interested in this platform, really run. Decide to do a video a day or two. Really get it out there, because this is a very unique opportunity that we have right now to promote and be grandfathered in to some of these higher positions. Right now, I've seen on YouTube, there is a shareholder director that literally has $100 and some in his self-investment account. He bought the bot, of course, and he put $100 to work, that's the bare minimum, absolute bare minimum. Of course, he's a promoter. He's sharing with everyone. And he also has another account that he's actually using to trade in which he has over 10 grand in it. So not only has he put his money where his mouth is, it may be in a separate account. He may have another account that he's doing that in with, he's teamed up with somebody else. But they put their money where their mouth is. And that's the kind of value that I like to see. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is I'm future-proofing myself for regional manager at this point today on the 3rd. Now, by the time we get to the 17th, something tells me that I might be even closer to having that self-investment of 20 grand in. By the 17th, that's, how many days is that? Somebody do the math and put it in the comment section, because I don't feel like doing it right now. But if you're still with me, this is a unique opportunity here, all right? So I wanted to share that. This is just a graphic. Of course, this is the 17th that we'll be talking about, that changing over. But right now is a very unique opportunity that we all have to take advantage of this point in time. So I'm future-proofing myself. What position do you want to be in Intelligence Prime Capital? How far do you want to take it? This is a good time to decide. You don't have to decide today. I decided days ago. But you decide, and then maybe it's time to make a jump. Maybe it's time to decide that this is where I want to be, so I'm going to put in the work, but I'm also going to make sure that when that time comes to have my self-investment in the game, I'm ready and I've got it in there. So that's just my take. That's how I'm taking it, and that's the actions I'm putting into place. And I believe personally, I'm one for recently making some bold proclamations, but I can kind of control this one. I believe that I'll have my self-investment in the game in Intelligence Prime Capital of $20,000 by the time the 17th rolls around and I'll be shooting for shareholder director. Why not? Why not? All right. The only thing that I have not done from this platform is an actual withdrawal. So eventually along the span of time here, as the company is trading and doing stuff like that, I will have to make a withdrawal, and I will have to do that. But I've seen several other people make withdrawals, so I'm not worried about that. I really just have a strategy right now to keep increasing my trading capital account, which brings me to my next point. All right. The trades that have been going on from this Genius bot have been great. I don't believe it's lost a trade since I've been a part. So let's look at the closed trades. Now, last week, we were at 6 trades. It had only been trading for 2 days, and we just got our 3rd day's worth of trades in yesterday on Sunday. So as you can see, the last trades were December 30th, 3 on that day, December 29th, 3 on that day, and of course, we have 3. I'm going to make sure I'm not missing anything. This is still 9, so it should be under 10. But I just want to make sure we have 3 trades from the 2nd of January. And let's look at them. For the first trade, we have a profit of $22.39. Now, that last trade on the time before was at $4 range, $22 range here, and 21. Right? Those were all the trades from the 30th, okay? So I'm going to put those back down. And now let's look at the second, okay? I have more skin in the game at this point. So the first trade was $22. Cool, right? That was on the high end before. The second trade was $32, all right? Pretty impressive, all right? And then the third trade, of course, is $18. So now we've brought that average up, and I think that has something to do with my balance and trading balance and stuff like that. So as we continue to increase the trading balance, I believe that our profit margins are going to increase, our profit numbers are going to increase as well. But the beautiful thing about it is that the bot has not lost a trade yet. It's been all profit so far. So we're not guaranteed that that's going to happen now. Don't get me wrong, okay? This is still a bot. Even robots can make mistakes sometimes. But so far, it is 9 for 9. I've been trading. It's been trading for me for 3 days, and that's been amazing. Now, that brings me to my next point. I had been intrigued by this display of MetaTrader 4, right? I didn't really need it because, of course, I can see my trades right here. But if I could have it accessible on my phone, and I have an iPhone, so I'm going to be talking mainly about what you'll see on iPhone, but I believe that the app itself is pretty universal from Android to iPhone. So the same things that I'm going to be talking about that I see on my app, you'll probably see on yours as well. And to be clear, this is mobile devices we're talking about here. So if you're one that wants to see your account on MetaTrader 4, right? I was a little bit intrigued by that because I had been getting some questions and I didn't quite know how to answer them because I'm not a trader per se. I just like these bots. I think it's pretty cool that they have the ability to do what they're doing. So I said, let me see if I can get it up on my MetaTrader app. So here's what I did. I didn't, so initially when you start your account, they send you information about your MetaTrader account. They send you your account number, which is the first part of your login, and then they will send you a passcode, which is the second part of your login, all right? So when you're on your MetaTrader app and it's asking you, you know, what for your new account, right? When you go to new account and you click on, do you want to open a demo account or log into an existing account? You guys probably can't see that very well, but that's what that says right there. Oh, I got it on the small. Here we go. That MetaTrader. All right, it'll show something like this. Then you want to log into an existing account, all right? So after you log into that existing account, it's going to ask you for the servers, okay? What you want to type in is Intelligence Prime. Hopefully, let me get a little zoom in. Intelligence Prime Live. Y'all see that? You want to type it in where it says enter company or server name. Type in Intelligence Prime and look for that one that says right there, Intelligence Prime Live, all right? You want to click on that. The next part that it'll send you to is this login page, all right? Let that log in right there. You see it? Log in, and then you want to enter a password. Okay, so now I want to go back to my Intelligence Prime account because me personally, BOJ, I did not know what my password and login was. I knew that my number, my account number, which can be found when you click on accounts and you go to MT4 accounts. You'll be able to see what your MT4 account number is, what type it is, standard, how much trading capital, what the balance is, and the security deposit value and all that stuff, and your information, right? What you want to do is you want to click on this manage button, and you want to click reset MT4 account password. Now, when you do that, it's going to, of course, ask you if this is what you want to do. You confirm and say yes. After you do that, you're going to receive an email from Intelligence Prime Capital. Intelligence Prime Capital is going to say, hey, here's your login information, all right? So it's going to give you the account number, and then under it, it's going to give you a passcode. Now, the passcode is going to have those weird brackets on it. It's going to have these weird brackets on it, and you don't want to put the brackets, you don't want to copy the brackets as your password. You only want to copy the numbers and the letters. That should be number and lowercase letters, and put that as your password, because if you put the brackets, it will not work for you. It'll say you have the wrong password, okay? So it's like 5 or 6 digits. I can't remember off the top of my head. Let me see. Let me see what it was when they emailed me. Of course, I'm not going to share my password, but it was 6 digits in between brackets. So what you want to do is you want to get those 6 digits that are in between those brackets. You copy that password. You put that as the password into your account where it says login, where we just showed you. You put your account number at the top, login. Let me see what it's going to say. It's going to say login and password. Your account number goes where it says login. All right? Where it says login right there, that's where you put your account password. I mean, your account number. Where it says password, that is where you're going to put that 6-digit code that's in between the brackets. Don't use the brackets in the password, all right? And then, of course, after that, you'll be able to see your trades live in your account. You click on your history, and it just pulls up the history for you. This is the week, right? So now I've got my trading stuff here, and it shows me all my trades for the week. At the bottom, it'll show you your profit, deposit, withdrawal, and that withdrawal is literally just from the company taking its profit off the top of mine. It takes its 20%. I'm cool with that. BOJ's cool with that. Give me 80, you get 20, and we'll just keep on trading, and I'll take my profits out when I feel like it. All right? Or when they send them back to me at the end of the week, of course. They send them back to you once a week, that it is right now. And then, of course, you get your option of when you're sharing your link and different stuff like that, you can get paid a lot sooner because you're going to be getting paid in commissions. And, boy, when you get to that shareholders director level, does the game change for everyone, all right? I'm not going to talk about that right now because I've talked about enough in this video, but this is my update for IP Capital. That's Intelligence Prime Capital. For those of you that are involved, I hope this brought some value to you if you stayed around and watched the whole thing. I know these videos get a little bit long, but I want to bring all the information that I can because you can always pause and come back and do whatever you want. All right? With that being said, make sure you put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you. This is one of them, so get used to it because you'll need it to do everything, which is transfer inside, withdraw, and all that stuff. You'll need it. Crypto's the Wild Wild West, y'all. Put it on your wallets, too, because if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. It is not fun. If you like this content, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the notification bell as well. This is Intelligence Prime Capital. It is still doing its thing, and it's trading at a winning level. And you know I love to win here at BOJ, all right? Never put anything that you aren't willing to lose, though. Understand how you manage your risk. But, hey, we're here to win. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.